Yeah. David's got a way, he's steady and true. Sees the mountain, but he's got the view. He said, one step, you'll get through. When my faith is thin, he lends me his light. His words cut through like stars in the night. He said, breathe it in, don't run, don't hide. The climb's not a race, it's a rhythm to ride. One bite at a time, he said. One bite at a time. No matter how high we can climb, break it down small till the fear's out of sight.
Hey, you guys, and happy Sunday morning. It's November 30th. And are you ready? I want to know, are you ready? 2026 is coming. We all make these sometimes grandiose plans to ourselves. Next year, I'm going to cut out sugar. Next year, I'm going to take my gym membership seriously. Next year, I'm going to save money. Next year, I'm going to go on that trip. And it's important to have a goal. But are you really setting your goals in perspective? And I'm not saying don't have huge goals. When I say perspective, I'm saying, are you putting the steps in place to really achieve those goals? I'm going to go to the gym. What day are you going to go to the gym? What time are you going to go? What you going to do? Okay, great. Why wait until next year? Start today. And then you hit the new year off saying, I've already started. Now I got even more momentum. Because as I'm sure we all know, and I'm using the gym as an example, they pray, and I'll say pray, I mean P-R-E-Y, right? On the fact that people get this new kick at the beginning of the year. They ate so much and they feel bad about themselves and they get this membership, whether it's $10, $15, $100, whatever type of gym you go to, and then you forget because life is life and you got all this stuff to do. And they still collecting that money. Because one thing I tell my clients is the computer never forgets. Trust me, I can attest. Right? Ever had a ticket that pops up? Like that was from 50 years ago. Computer didn't forget. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about what are you doing to prepare? What are you doing to prepare for 2026? Because if you don't make a plan, trust me, plans are being made. Okay, so it's better you make your own plan and you have a definitive goal. Okay, so I want to talk to you about. I was talking to my wife this morning about something. We were talking about salespeople and everything, and I'm like, I got to get it in my head. Sometimes I just don't like sales. I don't like to sell somebody on something. She says, well, you don't sell them. Offer them what you have. What's the opportunities we have for people to participate in? If they like it, they'll take advantage of it. If not, it's okay, but just offer it. And she reminded me of something that I was doing, Laura, when our daughter was first born. A job I used to have. I used to sell oxygen. Now, hold on. Let me tell you. The guy I worked for, and it was out in California, the guy I worked for would go into these businesses and he'd say, hey, you should have your employees CPR certified, right? I was American Heart Association certified instructor in BCLS, Basic Cardiac Life Support, and ACLS, Advanced Cardiac Life Support. He said, we're going to come in and we're going to do a CPR class for like 20, 30 of your employees for free. He said, and then what we would like is, if you guys like, then we like to offer you this oxygen that we can have in the event there's ever an emergency, anybody ever gets sick or you have to call the ambulance, any time that you might have any kind of fire or, anything, there's smoke, this is going to really come in handy. But you don't have to buy it, but we'll give you the CPR class for free. Now, this is back early 90s, right? So I had just got out of high school, right? How far back this was. And so I'll say the far back, I ain't that damn old, but so I would come in, I would do the class, and I was pretty good at it. I would tell the story of why CPR was needed. We go through the whole thing. And then as I'm training and talking about and demonstrating the CPR, having them doing it, I'm like, okay, now grab the oxygen. Who's got the oxygen container? Okay, grab the oxygen. So in their training, I built around the product that I was going to sell to them. So when they were done and they were certified and they felt empowered and they felt like, yeah, they bought the oxygen. Why? Because, well, how can you really deliver all these wonderful skills and all these things they've been taught without that critical piece? And it's so cheap. It was just like $20 a bottle, or they could buy like a subscription plan for like $40 a month, and we refill the bottles and check them and all that kind of stuff, right? So she reminded me that I used to sell oxygen, something that is, and I'm not talking I'm not talking about oxygen, the kind you get in an ambulance. That's pure oxygen. Y'all, I'm talking about room oxygen in a bottle. Who sold something to people that was readily available for free? This guy. I've got some friends that be like, Sean Fair. Yeah, Sean, if you're watching this. He was like, man, you ain't a salesman. And I just laugh because I sold something that was readily available that people get in mass amounts for free. Now, if you've ever had oxygen hunger, or you've had a relative that has cardio obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, and has that oxygen hunger, or if you've ever felt that, if you've ever had an asthma attack, bronchitis, then you know how valuable it is to take a breath. Right? So I don't got to talk to you about the value of oxygen. But if you are a regular person, no ailments or anything like that, you're like, I wish I would buy oxygen. Oh, trust me, I could sell you oxygen. So I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that to impress anyone. I'm trying to impress upon you that I had a plan. When I came in and I was delivering this training and this skill set, my plan was to move bottles of oxygen. Okay. What is your plan for 2026? What is your plan to make sure that you hit the ground running? And I'm not talking about December 31st, January 1st. I'm talking about today. What's your plan? If you don't got one, if you are like a ship without a rudder, if you are wondering exactly what it is you need to do, you need to join my community, Success Driven. Put in the comments, Success Driven. I'll send you a link. You ain't got to pay. I'm going to let you in for free. I'm going to let you in for free. Okay? Here's the offer. I'm going to let you in for free. I'm going to give you access to the community. Why? Because I'm hoping that you'll subscribe and you'll pay $7.99 a month to stay because you see the value. But I'm going to craft around stuff that we're going to give you so amazing, so impactful, that's going to help you to become happy, help you to become focused, help you to become guided, help you to put a plan together. And you're going to say $7.99, that ain't nothing for what I'm getting, right? That's my offer. So I'm going to give you something because it's something I want. But at least I'm being clear up front about it. No subterfuge, fair exchange, no robbery. I'm going to show you my value. And in return, once you see my value, I'm hoping that you'll stay. So if you want a community that's going places, a community of success-driven individuals, a community that's going to celebrate your wins, comment success-driven in the comments. I'll send you the link. You can come in and join. Simple as that. So that's all I got to say about that, because you guys, once I get on here, I'm going to do one or two things, or probably two things. What? Something you need to know, or something you need to grow. Because, baby, we ain't got time to waste. All right. Well, there it is. Just want to get on here, say happy Sunday, and I'll be talking to you soon. All right. And you like my theme song in the beginning? If you like that, let me know. I'll send it to you. It is a smart song. It has a frequency of 258 hertz, and it is designed to lower your blood pressure, increase dopamine, reduce cortisol, and have you have a happier overall experience when you listen to the song. I told you, everything we do here is with a purpose. Come on and join us. I'll talk to you soon.